Here are a couple additional tips and tricks for your two-point perspective house. So let's first of all start by thinking about adding other rectangular prisms to this one. So let's say we wanted a flower box right underneath here. Well, we would know that the flower box would extend straight down. So I'm going to go ahead and make a really simple light line that goes below this part of the window. And the flower box, I'll see likely two sides. So I'm going to extend from this vanishing point this side out here, and I'm going to extend another one over here. And that's going to be pretty much lined up. Now this bottom one, though, I want to point out, is not parallel. It looks like it could be parallel, but it's not. So if I kept extending it forever, it would get one, closer to the vanishing point, and two, further and further away from the horizon line. So it does drop out quite a bit at some point. But I'm going to go ahead and make my parallel partner here and close off that shape. And I'm going to make the other side. So unlike when I made the first box, I made the middle vertical line. This time I made the right parallel partner. Now I'm at the middle line, which is a parallel partner. And I'm going to bring it back to this vanishing point. I'm going to bring this one back to the other side as well. And what I should end up with is a little bit of an overhang that I'm going to have to close it off. So I'll go ahead and close it off here. And now I've got essentially a flower box kind of set up. And that's one of the ways that we can go about adding to our space. So I'm going to shade that side in, make it a little bit darker, and now I've got the window in the back. Now, with the sides of the building, I can do the same trick I've used in the past in the floor. So going right down the row here, I'm going to make a couple equally distant marks, little dots from the top to the bottom. And I'll go ahead and make a connection from each one to the vanishing point on this side. Now notice, the ones below the horizon line are going up and away, a la Superman. And then I'm going to, just like we did when we did floors, I'm not going to let them go through this flower box. I'm going to stop them. But as I got to the horizon line, they're starting to go straight. And now I'm above the horizon line, so they're going down and away. And so what I can do is use those original equally distant dots to set up what looks like a siding. But I want you to notice they look as if they would be parallel in real life, but in the drawing they're definitely getting closer towards the vanishing point. They're moving down the upper ones and they're moving up the lower ones. And I can do this on both sides to add just a little bit of a touch here to my drawing to make it just have that little extra bit for right now. So today is a learning support day. I'm going to challenge you, if you already finished everything from the video, to go ahead and throw in some additional features like the ones that I've set up for you here. That could be a little bit straighter. This one here and here. I'm going to just keep plowing through. Let's see what this one looks like here. And you can kind of start to see that the bottom is doing the same thing the other side, but they're going to meet right here in the middle. And if I wanted to, I could add a little bit of a texture here on the outside if I wanted to show it like a siding. Kind of give it a little width on the bottom, cut it in. And that's helpful too. So we're taking these shapes now, and like we had with 1 point perspective, going from the most basic blocky renderings and starting to soften it up, starting to give it a little more realism than we had originally.